Believe it or not, I'm a borderline Sonic super fan. Not to the point where I keep a doll and do unmentionable things to him, but you know, being broke in my younger years and picking this crap up as an adult. Sonic has been a household name for the past 32 years. You want to talk about keeping an IP going? Sega marketed Sonic to us being this edgy, quirky alternative to Mario. His universe has everything: rock music, rap music, guns, motorcycles, bats that probably shaped my taste in women. This shit was and still is great. Within the Sonic universe, there are a number of characters, and I like to point out one of my favorites, Knuckles the Echidna. I don't know, but something in my spirit tells me Knuckles is black. Kind of like Piccolo.
What's good, my nigga?
Knuckles is the last of his kind. His objective was to protect the Master Emerald. He's doing other things as of late. One of them being a straight up menace, and that's what we're getting into today. Sonic Boom, the forever insult to Sonic purists everywhere. Egomaniac Sonic the Hedgehog with blue arms, the tall goofy beefhead Knuckles the Echidna, the nerdy wingman Player 2 Sonic Shadow Tails.
Player 2 is crazy. You're right though.
The actually well-rounded for once Amy Rose. Is she a hedgehog too?
Yeah, she is, Hedgehog.
Okay. And Styx, the residential conspiracy theorist off the grid Badger. Sonic Boom is either did one or two things. It made you like a diehard fan of Sonic Boom, or it made you like really hate it. There's like no in between. I like to believe that this is one of the more relatable episodes of Sonic Boom ever. I think it's mainly about self-improvement. First, we have here this scene. They're just chilling up in, I think, Sonic's house. Either Sonic's or Amy's. This house looked too nice for Sonic's, so I'm gonna say it's Amy's.
That's crazy.
We start off here. We got everybody chilling around. Sonic trying to outperform Knuckles. I guess they're trying to see who's gonna go to sleep first. And Knuckles is like, I can watch TV for 24 hours straight, and you can't run for 24 hours straight. Something like that.
Cause I could be good for nothing longer than you could be good for nothing.
Essentially. So Knuckles, he's just sitting here watching something on TV, and some guy gets on like one of these little talk show things. Let's check it out.
My new book, Counterproductive, is about fixing your old mistakes. Hey, Charlie, can I borrow your baskets? It's real important. Neat! I'm all tall and stuff.
Bruh, I want you to imagine chilling, getting some apples together, and this beefy ass dude come up to you and press you about your baskets, bruh. I don't think you could do much of anything, because in this universe, Knuckles is muscular as hell. You remember he punked Eggman? You remember that?
I'll handle this.
It's because of muscles, bruh. He just scared the holy hell out of this grown-ass man.
That man got yoked.
That's a grown-ass man, and he punked him just by standing up to him. I got a little fun fact for you. Did you know Sega, they actually had like a partnership with Nike at some point that fell through? You see that little thing on his chest? That was actually supposed to be a Nike swoop at one point.
Really?
Really? Yeah. yeah, that fell through. This is a little fun fact.
Oh, man, that would be lit as hell.
That would have been swag.
Am I counterproductive? If you don't go back to the people you've wronged and make up for your misdeeds, then you're basically a monster. And that sucks.
He's spitting.
What do they be doing with their free time? Because I'm
They just be bored as hell.
So when realistically they only got like one opponent that attack them on a regular basis, which is Eggman, and maybe he off on vacation this week, so they all just chilling in the house. This is what they do every week.
They just realize how shallow their lives is without a dude trying to kill them every Monday.
I'm looking for Charlie.
You mean that guy who kept dropping my apples? Fired him years ago. Last I heard, he was working at a dig site just outside the village, probably mucking that up too.
And then he got on fire.
I thought that was just like his groceries or something, but bro got him fired from his job? That's crazy.
Every Wednesday, you just see Knuckles pull up an Avery and just start falling apples everywhere, making that man look crazy on the job.
They insinuating that happened more than once, yeah. I ain't even put two and two together. He said he kept dropping them. So Knuckles kept pulling up on him and asking to borrow his stuff and using his stilts.
Charlie!
Oh my goodness.
Remember me? The guy that turned those apple baskets into stilts at your old job? It was counterproductive. So I'm here to make it up to you.
Oh, wow. I totally forgot about that.
I want you to know that this is a year later. And you moved on with another job, all right? And homeboys show up in the same gear
I got you fired in the first place. That is insane. He pulled up to your new job taunting you, low key. It's just something about when somebody like hold you and they pull back up to you like a week or two later. It just act like they didn't hold you so ferociously before. Like, dog, I don't like you. What the hell you doing here?
Speaking of, I have a confession I'd like to make. So when I was up in school, there was this dude that used to mess with me a lot. I'd say it might be a little bullying. I'll say it's bullying in, like, you know, retrospect. What you seeing right now in front of you is probably textbook what it exactly looked like between me and him. Long story short, I didn't like him at all because he did a whole bunch of stuff to make me not like him because he kept fucking with me.
What did he do?
Well, I had a girlfriend at the time. He always hit on her in front of me.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
He played off his jokes, but low-key, it felt like he was actually trying to do it. Then he'll come mess with me. Like, he'll take stuff off my desk for no reason. But he'll give it back eventually. But it's like he kept doing shit to annoy me.
He kept mildly inconveniencing you.
But fast forward, bro, I graduated. I'm working this new job, right, bro? And then my supervisor come up to me and say, hey, man, I got this guy here that's going to work with you today. Come meet him. And I was like, okay, cool. So I come up, and it's this forehead dude. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, he's like, hey, Judah, what's up, man? What's happening? So now we start catching up. And then when bro leave after his interview, they was like, so how you like him? And I was like, I don't like him. And it was like, why? Because I was like, he used to mess with me in school. I don't like him. They was like, okay, cool. We're not going to hire him.
Why you hold that man opportunity like that? Nah, John, you ain't shit for that, bro. That man was just trying to feed his family and provide for his people.
Man, I don't care.
Like, you know what? I don't like you.
I don't care. He shouldn't have did nothing to me. You never know when you're going to need somebody.
Don't worry about it. My life is great now. I've got a wife, a nice house, this wonderful job digging up ancient artifacts.
Doesn't matter. I gotta make this right.
Honestly, you really don't have to.
Can it? I'm trying to be nice to you.
I already know what this headed. Golly, man. Don't be a knuckles, y'all.
Bro is just insisting. That
Man, want to blow his whole spot up just because he want to prove a point to himself.
You remember what happened in school? I'm better now. Like, I'm happy. I got a wife, some kids, a nice house. Everything's going great for me. You don't have to do anything for me. No, I insist.
No, I want to prove to you that I'm better than I was. Like, dog, I believe you. No, I'm going to show you.
We'll start with your lunch order.
But I brought my lunch.
Not good enough.
Dog, what?
Honey, you would not believe the day I had.
Don't tell me. Please don't tell me. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, man. I knew it. Like, bro, what you doing in my house? In my chair. That's my chair at the table.
What you gonna do?
What you allow this for? What the hell you let that man in here for?
That's his wife, ain't it?
Bro, Knuckles knocked on the door. I'm pretty sure he asked if homeboy was here. Her response should have been, nah, my husband not here, and shut the door. She done let this man in and fix him a plate in your spot.
I don't know, bro. She kind of sus after this. I ain't gonna lie.
Ain't no way. Look at her. Look, she looks bored, just staring at him.
I need you to understand, bro, that there was an episode where Tails had asked Knuckles for help to get ladies, right? Knuckles was outside pumping iron like he in the yard. And it was like two women on the side looking at him. And it was like, oh, or some shit. Is that her? I wonder if she was one of them. I gotta put two and two together. I hope it wasn't her.
Oh, we got a fact check.
We got a fact check on that one. Hold up. Yo, I'm looking at the image now, bro, and it kind of look like her, though. I don't know, man.
What y'all think, chat?
It looked like her, bro. She could just have makeup on.
No, that's definitely her. Look at the antlers. The antlers sticking through the hat. She got antlers over a bandana on the right. They got the same color eyes. Only difference is she wearing a hat and she wearing a different outfit. No, she's choosing. She's choosing, girl. She's choosing, girl.
That look like the same shorty, bro. That gotta be.
She's choosing, bro. You like that? What you doing?
Chat, y'all decide, bro. And y'all that look too much like her though. It could just be the lighting in there.
Yeah, hopefully do a close up on her face because I'm torn.
Sweetheart, what is he doing here?
I invited your friend for dinner.
But honey, we have that thing tonight?
I don't recall anything. If you're trying to imply that you don't want someone here, perhaps you should just say it.
Okay, she spit though.
This is why I tell you, you need a strong woman in your life, bro, to help push you in the right direction. She see homie getting bullied. Immediately off of that, you need to like stand up for yourself. Like you just gonna keep letting him talk to you like that. I understand he kind of menacing, but like, you know, Second Amendment, bro. It's like, what else you gonna say?
You gonna shoot him?
He was like,
He's technically not acting hostile, so if he wants to shoot him, man.
I mean, if I come up to this dude and I'd be like, you gotta go, and he just be like, I don't feel like it.
You gotta feel like you need to forcibly remove him from the premises.
How you gonna forcibly remove that dude at that size and you
We
like,
both know how we gonna
you
do
like
that.
this? This reminds me of that meme where girls be like, I got a boyfriend that can bench press 500 pounds. And I'd be like, whoa, this Glock, it only weigh 20. So, anyway, that's good.
What's the meaning of all this?
But
I'll handle this. You can't talk to Charlie like that. You're not the boss of him.
Not anymore, I'm not. You're
Aw.
fired.
Oh, man.
Fired
Damn.
from 2 jobs, bro.
How you ain't filed a restraining order that man yet?
I don't know, man.
Hey, why you allowed him to walk you home?
break this news to my wife?
Don't worry about that. I already called her.
You did
What?
what?
Did he got your wife number? Oh! Damn.
Her problem.
Knuckles, he kind of a demon for this one, bro.
Nah, he on time, man. At first it was just naivety, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at some point, I feel like he started knowing what's going on. He's like, damn, your wife kind of bad, though. And he's kind of, for lack of better words, a bitch. Maybe I could indulge in some of that.
You did this! You ruined my life!
No worries, Charlie. I'm gonna make it up
Bro,
to
pause
you.
it. Somebody able to ruin your life in 5 minutes is insane. Knuckles ruined that man's life in record time.
Levi, they're not saying it in this show, but they're giving us every equivalent of Knuckles doing everything to ruin this dude's life. Bullying him, getting him fired from his job, fucking his wife. That's what he did, bro. If you was an adult watching this show, what is the conclusion that you would have came to knowing that adults made this? So that was the whole context of that, bro. You ain't gonna tell me it ain't. So Knuckles smashed on his wife.
Yeah.
That's what happened, bro.
Hey, like, the only way he get back at Knuckles at this point is if he kill him. That's
He
literally the
gotta
only
kill
way.
him.
That's the only way.
See, that can't. So that's what he would have done in a different circumstance. You see what I'm saying? But this is a kid's show. If this had to be some kind of villain origin story, like this would be it, ain't it? Look
Bro,
at
if
it.
he decides to do something very violent to Knuckles, I feel like he's entirely justified at this point.
Making up for that other thing I did. Whatever that was.
You're a menace! I'm not gonna let people like you cause problems for me anymore! You'll see. They'll all see.
It's given don't come to school tomorrow.
I can't help but feel partially responsible in an indirect way.
And then he's having small talk with his friends about ruining your life over lattes.
It did say he's partially responsible.
He ain't even taking accountability.
It be your own homies in your face, leading you astray all the way. And then when you confront them and tell them, they take no accountability, man.
Knuckles the Echidna, your torment begins now!
Okay, maybe
Bro showed up, played freeze tag with him, and shot him.
Man, Randall, I guess you feel like he redeemed himself. I mean, like, whatever floats your boat, buddy.
Yo, something that I'm just now noticing not too long ago is Sonic Boom. They just narrowly miss each other all the time. You know what I mean? Nobody gets directly hit outside of like inanimate things or things that are like man-made. Yeah, everybody else, if they would have got blasted by that, they would have been like shot to oblivion. They always
Almost
just,
like this is a children's show. All right, okay.
oh,
They just tormented that man. Oh, and then you gonna kick the trash can too. It's time to slide for the homie, bro.
would you get involved in this?
Child, I see somebody pick you up off the ground, throw you in the trash can, and knock it over towards me. I'm not gonna be like, damn, that's crazy.
But what if
Bruh,
what if you
something
had
like that happened.
what if you had all the context beforehand though? If you had all the
Bruh,
context
even if you was in
beforehand,
the wrong, I'm still not gonna watch somebody.
I appreciate that, boy. I appreciate that.
As things aren't going well between you and I've decided to enlist the help of a local police officer to act as a go-between. I think his experience in dealing with...
That man gonna.
That bro, Knuckles turned snitch. If you get picked on,
That man's-
I don't think. I feel like to make the
just like-
situation worse is to go get a
Yeah,
cop.
it makes it worse. It makes it worse. Just like you at school, right? And somebody's at your school bullying you, and now you just next time you confront them, you have your parent with you.
I'm gonna do what you should have done a long time ago. Stand up for myself.
So he know. Did you hear that?
He know he know that he ruined his life. So that's how I told you. Remember, look, Juan back. Remember how I told you it got to some point where it just passed the naivety and it just goes to the point where he just know what's going on. That he just abused, so he gonna keep it going.
That adds some validity to us saying he fucked his wife, bro.
All right, bro, play the damn clip.
You stood up for yourself and stopped a supervillain.
Thanks, guys. Who's up for some burgers? My treat.
He don't get to do that. Knuckles don't get to create his own problem and then come to a resolution at the end.
And then have a happy ending.
Great job, Charlie. You stood up for yourself and got a new job as a supervillain.
But what about the truce?
Okay.
Okay. God darn.
So they need each other. I mean, at least they fit each other.
That's insane.
I respect it. I mean, he
So I
know.
lied.
He know his wife. Moral of the story: if you want to improve yourself, go ruin somebody else's life. It's very thought-provoking. I didn't expect this episode to go so deep. Messed his life up so bad that he had no other option but to resort to a life of crime. If there was the option to call the cops, why didn't Charlie just call the cops beforehand and say, yo, this beefy dude is harassing me? And then you could just live the rest of your life. It seems like the wife had a problem with Charlie from the get-go anyways. Because, like, she was fed up with his stuff like the moment Knuckles showed up at her house.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's insane, but that was fun. That was Sonic Boom, guys. I hope we kind of convinced you to give it a shot, bro. It's funny. This show is funny. There's a lot of meta humor in here, a lot of adult jokes, stuff that'll go over kids' heads. So it's a good time. We're out. Peace.